Andy, when a small dog brought colors back to the world. Have you ever felt like the world is too big for you? Like everyone else is running ahead and you're trying your best just to keep up? In a bright but quiet kennel, on a cool morning filled with soft sunlight, a tiny puppy lay curled in the corner. Around him, colors, blankets, toys, footsteps of people, and laughter of children far away. But Andy stayed still. He wasn't crying, he wasn't scared, he was just waiting. This puppy's name was Andy. Andy was born the smallest. His brothers rolled around playfully, bumping into each other, stealing toys, chasing shadows on the wall. Andy watched with wide eyes. When they ran across the floor, Andy tried to follow and gently tumbled. A child laughed kindly. An adult smiled. When the puppies barked loudly, Andy stayed quiet. Not because he was weak, but because he was listening. Some adults noticed. "He's gentle," one said with a warm smile. "Very gentle," another whispered thoughtfully. Andy didn't understand the words, but he felt something inside, that he was different, and somehow that felt important. One bright morning, everything changed. Children waved goodbye. Adults packed bags. Andy was lifted carefully into loving hands. He looked back. His mother's warm smell slowly faded. Her soft heartbeat disappeared. Andy whimpered, not loudly, just a tiny sound, just enough for his heart to remember. Outside, the world was colorful. Trees passed by, sky stretched wide. The car moved forward, and Andy learned his first lesson. Sometimes love lets go, not to hurt you, but to help you grow. The training center was full of life. Kids cheering, adults guiding, dogs learning. Commands echoed, whistles blew playfully. Andy tried to sit. He stood. He tried to stay. He walked. Other dogs succeeded. Kids clapped. Andy failed. A few kids looked worried. Again and again. That night, after everyone went home, Andy lay on his mat, his tail still, his eyes shiny. "Why is it so easy for them?" his heart whispered. A small child peeked back in, waved at Andy, and Andy wagged his tail just a little. A trainer sat beside him. No shouting, no pressure. She brought crayons for kids nearby, sat on the floor. She just stayed. Her hand rested gently on Andy's head. "You don't have to be fast," she whispered. "You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you." Andy closed his eyes. For the first time, he felt safe. He felt seen. Andy still stumbled, but now he tried again. Kids cheered softly. Small steps, bright smiles. One day, Andy carried keys. A child clapped excitedly. Another day, he stayed focused. No loud applause, but Andy's tail wagged wildly. Because sometimes progress doesn't need noise. It just needs love. One afternoon, a child entered the room. Slow steps, gentle hands. Adults watched quietly. Andy walked forward. No jumping, no rushing, just calm. The child smiled, a big, bright, real smile. Andy's tail wagged, and in that colorful moment, Andy understood. "This is it," his heart said. "This is why I waited." Andy picked up toys, walked beside the child. Kids laughed, adults smiled. When the child felt sad, Andy stayed. When the child laughed, Andy danced in circles. He listened, he loved. Andy wasn't just a dog anymore. He was comfort, he was joy, he was home. Andy still wasn't perfect, but he was needed. Kids hugged him, adults trusted him, and being needed made him strong. Strength, the narrator whispers, isn't about size, it's about heart. If you ever feel small, remember Andy. If you ever feel different, remember Andy. Because the world isn't changed by who runs the fastest, but by those who love the deepest. Andy was small, but his love filled the world with color.